Alright, so here today we got some pretty fun stuff to jump into and sort of talk about. Pretty much, it looks like we may have gotten the confirmation over here for the characters and units coming to the collaboration called Solo Leveling. A lot of you might have been excited for this, a lot of you might not have been. Depends on if you like Solo Leveling, depends on if you hate it. Pretty much, we're going to talk about that here today for half of the video, and the next half of the video, end of service for one of the games considered the GC killer. A big amount of news here today for that thing, and I thought I'd talk about it in this channel because this is turn-based. Originally, I talked about this game here and there, and I want to talk about like why it did what it did and what happened here because it's important for what Grand Cross is. As always, new to the channel, like and subscribe, helps out a ton. Here we go. So first things first, we'll start over here with the collaboration stuff. This is not coming from Voldemort. So Voldemort is like the main person who mainly gets things pretty correct. But this is coming from somebody who may have, who has a bit of a smaller track record, who has gotten some things correct. Again, don't know for sure if this is 100%. Don't know for sure how this is validated, but I will share with you. Right now, though, we think and we like can confirm mostly that like Cha and Jinwoo are the characters, so that's like if anything that confirms it, or that could be just them guessing because that's like a pretty spot on guess. But pretty much what the leak says over here is this again from Lance with the forest. Pretty much he says the 3 collab units revealed: Sung Jinwoo, Cha Hyen, and a male character. Credit to the new leaker. So don't know for sure how credible this is, but we can for ourselves say for a fact like these two are correct. At this point, it's a coin flip if it's a male or female at that point, right? Pretty much it's right, unless they go for like Igris, and I don't know what we would consider that a creature at that point, or Beru. I have no idea, man. Like if they go for those, but a male character is what they say over here. In my honest opinion, if it was like if it's Netmarble, like I would never say it's a male character. Why? They would go waifu, bro. They know that waifu sells. Like whatever was Eminence, right? It did pretty good just because of how you know how many of that bunny outfit I've seen. It just doesn't stop. If I'm going against a Eminence team, it's that bunny outfit for what's her name? What's her name? Beta. Yeah, Beta, not Alpha, Beta. Right? Yeah, we'll just go with it. The bunny outfit. Everyone buys that. So those sell really well. I just never see, Sid in a costume. I never see that. I see bunny, but I never see Sid in a costume. So for that, I think that they know waifu sell, and I wouldn't be shocked if they put her as the waifu and do it that way with her, Cha, and Jinwoo getting the sales. But then again, Igris is just that character that could do it. If they're considering that Igris is that, because I don't know, I truly don't think that they would make this the character. I don't know. To me, it wouldn't be that sick, right? Because again, it's not like a really insanely used character. What they could do is they could make Choi the character, though. Choi is the fire user, and he could be super cool. He would be human. I'm guessing Jin would be human as well. They'll all be human in this case. But a really cool thing would be if you don't give Choi and you do Igris, you drop Igris or Beru. What happens is it has to be unknown, right? Because it can't be anything else. It can't be human, obviously speaking. Can't be anything else. It's not a fairy. It's not anything like that. So unknown meta would get a little bit of love here, alongside human meta getting two things. So human meta enjoys Cha and Jinwoo, and we can enjoy like unknown meta can enjoy with Igris. In my opinion, that is like a cooler way to do things. But again, if it is just a male character, Choi would be the human, and also it's all human. If they pick a character that's not one of the shadows, it's all human. So this is a full-blown human collaboration, which not the best track record, right? KOF is there, Stranger Things is there. What else? What are the human collaborations that we've been getting? Rudis was human, right? He was good, but players hated him. They more liked the other two characters that we had. So curious on what they would go for here, but human collab is like AOT. They don't have like the best track record, I don't think, as of now. So let's see how that goes. But beyond that, end of service has been announced over here for the GC killer. Black Clover Mobile has announced end of service. Dear Mages, greetings from the Black Clover Mobile team. Today we share some difficult news to our loyal fans who have supported us with the engagement, love, passionate criticism, and helped shape this game. With a heavy heart, we are announcing the closure of Black Clover Mobile on August 21st, 2025, Thursday. It's difficult to create a new game, but even more heartbreaking to end one. As we prepare this message, we reflect on the journey filled with excitement, doubt, joy, challenges, and most of all, the dedication and hard work that came to life when we shared it with you. We deeply appreciate the dedication and passion of the Black Clover Mobile from our Black Clover Mobile. Sorry. Thank you for being an integral part of the community. or this journey. Thank you for fueling that journey in the midst of chaos and pressure. We sometimes lost sight, but you reminded us why we do this, to create unforgettable memories together. Though this adventure didn't last as long as we'd hoped, those memories were made with you, and we'll always treasure them. Lastly, our final update will arrive on June 26th. It will include content inspired by Black Clover, Sword of the Wizard King, along with a special event and 2 important mages. We invite everyone to join us in these final moments and mark the last chapter with us. We hope this game has brought you joy. Thank you for being a part of something truly special. With gratitude, the Black Clover Mobile Rise of the Wizard King team. End of service announcement. So, RIP to the game. I gotta say, for the most part, the game had so much potential. Remember, it was labeled a GC killer because it really had potential. Those that played the closed beta knew how much this could be. The thing is, between the closed beta and that 2 years they took to launch the damn game, nothing happened. They didn't do anything. I truly think that, people are blaming Garena by this. Garena didn't even do anything. They're not even at fault here. I truly think that Vic Game Studio just did not care for the game, or didn't have the ability to iterate as you would want. Like, people looked at Black Clover Mobile to be like a Netmarble game. Because again, it was remember, it was the Netmarble former leader of 7 Deadly Sins, right? He's who took care of this, and he did not take care of this at all like Grand Cross. You have to realize, Netmarble will release things, but they will release things. You heard the word, they release things. They took so long to get things out over here for this game. It was doomed to fail. They took so long to get it out first, and then on top of that, for content and updates and normal things that you would want, nothing came to the game. Like, they literally let it die. And I would say, for the most part, people blaming Garena. It's not. It's Vic Game Studio that did it. The funniest thing I will always say is, Katakawa gave the money to Vic Game Studio to take over their IPs, and they were going to start with Black Clover Mobile, and obviously most likely give more IPs afterwards if the game was successful. The game was a huge, again, whatever it is, when it launched, it was a flop. It started to lose players so quickly. It did good originally, but again, it didn't retain players. I'm shocked at Katakawa, when they just collaborate with everything Grand Cross has. Why don't they just give it to Netmarble? Yeah, if Black Clover Mobile was held by Netmarble, I'm telling you now, they could have done so much more for the game. Obviously, you get OCs and people complain here and there about random things. I'd rather have Netmarble handle more games versus whatever Vic Game Studio did. But for the most part, they're working on their new game Breakers, which I've not seen much about it. And the more I see about it, it's like I don't know. This game has been in production for how many years now? Since BCM, since actually before BCM. So I don't know if this is ever releasing, if this is even going to be worth covering or playing. I probably won't even touch it because again, it's I don't think Vic Game Studio can do it. And for the most part, RIP Black Clover IP finally gets that's 2 games now, right? 2 games that Black Clover IP went to and died. So in the right hands, this could be an insane IP and an insane game. If only Netmarble had it, we would be so good, bro. Honestly, people hate Netmarble and whatever. GC can only, I think, last because of Netmarble and whatever it is, the 6 years that we've had. Yes, definitely we had horrible updates. Yes, we've had garbage things here and there, but still, I think they would do far better than what Vic Game Studio did. Right? I truly think that they doomed the game from the start with all the delays and everything associated. Yeah, it was rough. Yeah, so RIP to Black Clover Mobile. The GC killer is dead before GC. So they lasted, I think, 2 years, less than 2 years. What is it? GC lasted so far 6 years. So 6+ actually. We're about to get almost close to 0.5. So hey, what do you think? Let me know down below. But for now, that's that leak over there. RIP Black Clover Mobile. It was good. I gave up the game 3 months after playing it because it just took so long to do things. It was I think they truly doomed it themselves. But hey, take care, have fun. Katakawa, give your IPs to Netmarble. You know what I mean? Yeah. Peace out, take care. That's been it.